having this satisfaction, like when you start from here and go all the way there, what was the secret behind this change?
I think 100% the teachers deserve the credit in this matter. All of us, we have some inherent capability within us, but there's only a great teacher which can bring that forward.
The campus environment was like there were no gadgets, there were no distractions, there's no social media. It made us focus on studying.
What inspired you to make this decision? What inspired your parents to actually choose the residential program?
My parents felt it wasn't that up to the mark because of the distractions at home. I was distracted very easily.
I had no other choice than residential campus. I visited many colleges and I think ALLEN was among the best. I thought if I came here and sacrificed 2 years, I can achieve something good.
And what is it that you would like to tell to all our viewers who would now be taking up their NEET preparation? How should they go about preparing for biology?
Just read it and pass on to the next sentence just for the sake of reading it, then it's of no use. You have to be conscious and you have to actively try to recall what you're reading.
Biology is a subject in which if you get complete, like your ranking is better, biology is the first preference. But everybody reads biology. The subjects which matter the most are physics and chemistry.
This year's NEET success stories feel special. Why? Because the struggle was too difficult, and we have two of our great performers here today. Welcome to all our viewers who are watching this inspirational episode. We have with us two wonderful success stories of ALLEN Bengaluru. We have Diganth and we have Shreyankh, who have scored immensely well in NEET 2026. Thank you so much, guys, for taking out time to do this. How ecstatic were you when the results came out?
I was very excited. I had done way better than my previous attempt. So I was very hopeful of my results.
What about you, Diganth?
Had done better in the first attempt, but the second attempt, it didn't change much to me. I wanted to join the college, the same college which I would have joined had the first NEET had not been cancelled.
True. This NEET obviously was much tougher than people would have anticipated. I mean, twice the struggle, twice the effort. I know your mental state would have also been extremely sort of grueling at that point of time. What were you guys going through when you went for the Re-NEET exam this year? What was your state of mind?
It was very difficult to get back in the groove and go back to the pre-NEET days when you were studying as much as you could and putting all of your effort in. You've relaxed for 2 weeks and then going back again is very difficult after you have accepted that you can chill now for a few months. So it was very difficult to get back into the groove again.
I know. Right before the exam, I'm sure things must not have been as comfortable as they were the first time, right? What was going through in your mind on the day of exam?
On the day of exam, before entering the exam hall, I was like very much anxious. But just after entering, I found few friends from school. I talked to them, got relaxed a bit, and I just focused on getting things right, getting the question which I was attempting right, and not thinking about the result or about the past.
True. And I think that's a good way to look at it. But now that the phenomenal result is out, were you kind of expecting this?
While writing the exam, I didn't have any expectations. I just wanted to do how much ever I could and write and put on paper how much ever I knew in my brain. So just try to extract the maximum marks possible and not necessarily keep a goal.
For me, it was like I didn't think about the previous question. I didn't think about the next question. I was thinking about the question which I was attempting and trying to keep all my focus on it and not to worry if my previous questions were right or would it go wrong, would I get the same result as the last time.
Yeah. So being fully there in the present moment, I think that worked for you guys the best, right? How happy were your parents when you gave this good news?
My parents were very thrilled. My dad especially. He actually, I remember him talking to me when I was a kid, saying that this is the best, one of the best colleges in India. It will be very nice if you go there.
Nice.
And now that I can make his dream come true, it's very nice. It's a very nice feeling for me too.
True. What about your parents, Diganth?
Till 10th, I wasn't studying much. I was like just chilling out. After these 2 years, like they were very much thrilled because they were not expecting this from me. They were just expecting some ordinary college when they joined me in Allen. But I grew from scratch. My teachers helped me to become the thing that I am now.
Nice. Having this satisfaction to kind of see your transformation, like when you start from here and go all the way there, I'm sure this must come with a great sense of comfort, right? This great sense of achievement. So, how does that make you feel? Like you only said that this transformation was something you were also not expecting, right? So, there must have been something special that you did, right? Your teachers did. What was the secret behind this change?
I think 100% the teachers deserve the credit in this matter. All of us, we have some inherent capability within us, but there's only a great teacher which can bring that forward.
True.
I think our teachers helped that in a tremendous way. I had no idea, I didn't even imagine myself here, sitting here, just 2 years back.
True.
So I think the teachers go a long way in actually bringing you forward and making you have the best result you can.
Agreed. Did you also feel the same, where your weaknesses were kind of transformed by your teachers?
Yeah, the campus environment was like there were no gadgets, there were no distractions, there's no social media. It made us focus on studying. And our teachers, they were like very friendly with us, they motivated us on every occasion. When our marks were down, they told that we'll do better. This is not the last exam, you'll do better. And
Yeah.
they kept motivating us.
And I think that's how residential programs are supposed to be, right? I mean, when you talk about having a focus space for yourself, having a complete dedicated place where you can be just fully there, that's what brings out the best, right? Yeah. What about the things that helped you create a preparation strategy? Like every year, like there are lakhs of students who are sitting for this exam. 23 lakh students appeared for NEET this time also. Do you think that was intimidating, where you felt that you were not ready for this competition?
It's a really big number on paper, but in reality, the competition is not that fierce. There is a huge competition, but it's not 23 lakhs for sure. Many people, they just fill the application and don't even write the exam.
True.
So just don't take it at face value.
Yeah. Was it intimidating for you as well, Diganth?
Like when I joined Allen, I didn't know in which range. Would my rank be 1 lakh or would it be 1,000? I had no idea when I joined Allen.
Yeah.
But after the first exam, I had done okay well. And I thought if I continue this with consistency, I can do better and maybe I'll get some good rank.
True. I'm sure sort of this decision to stay away from parents, right? To have a space just for yourself and for your studies. This could not have come easy, right? So what inspired you to make this decision, and what inspired your parents to actually choose the residential program?
I did pretty well in my 10th, but my parents felt it wasn't that up to the mark because of the distractions at home. I was distracted very easily, and there were a lot of guests and other family members coming and going out of the home.
Yeah.
So it was a very good decision to join a residential program away from all of this and completely giving all you have in those 2 years.
Nice. And what about you?
I had no other choice than residential campus. And I visited many colleges and I think Allen was among the best. The Sarjapur campus, like when I went through, I saw the study hall. Everybody was studying seriously. I thought if I came here and sacrificed 2 years, I can achieve something good.
True. Would have missed home though, right?
Yeah, tremendous.
Did you miss home food?
The hostel food was good.
Hostel food was good. It made up for the home food. Yeah. Great. Tell us more about your interest areas. What is it that you love doing besides your love for medicine?
I'm into a lot of sports. I was in my schooling years. I was in every team in my class, in which we won most of the tournaments. Also in kho, cricket, volleyball, basketball, almost everything. But I mostly specialize in tennis. I've been playing for almost 13 years now.
Lovely.
And recently, of past few years, I've started long distance running 10Ks and half marathons and marathons.
Are these things also on some sort of a bucket list now that the exam is over?
Yeah, I intend to devote like a lot of my day into these pursuits, and hopefully next year I would try to become an Ironman also, which is a very big.
Amazing. I would be looking forward to that. What about you, Diganth?
I used to play cricket and volleyball,
Uh-huh.
and I read a lot of novels. Like sometimes novels interest me more than movies.
Absolute book lover. Any particular book that you've recently read and has had an impact on you?
I have read a book called Habits, Atomic Habits.
Yes, true. Any particular habit that you're proud of having developed it on your own?
I don't get distracted easily. Like sometimes when I'm studying, if someone is talking beside me, I'm completely zoned out. I'm completely into the book, and they're like, "How can you not listen what we are saying?"
Like horse blinders
Yeah.
working, no? He must be like a perfect study companion, no?
Yeah, when we were studying, it was usually just the two of us in one classroom. I used to ask him a doubt and he wouldn't even flinch, and then ask him 2-3 times, and then he was like, huh.
That focus must have really helped, man. True. What about the sort of challenges that you guys faced? Any particular weak chapters or weak topics that you struggled with the most? And how did your teachers help you deal with that?
In 11th, most of our topics were weak, but then slowly in 12th, we started giving even more, putting even more effort, and just trying our best to make up for the lost topics and cover them up. Even during 12th, we used to go through 11th once again. So that revision really helped us a lot
Nice.
to gain confidence in the tests we wrote on those topics, and our teachers helped us through that. They're not required to do all these revisions of 11th, even in 12th, but they took their time out, took extra classes, and they helped us cover our backlogs in 12th of 11th too. So that helped a lot.
Any particular area that you struggled with?
I think in physics and chemistry, there are topics like you need to be continuously in touch with it, or you'll keep forgetting it.
Right.
And those areas you need to practice more and more questions, and so that way you can make your weak areas your strongest. And
And I'm sure, like he said, the more you recall, the more you revise, that's where you become more confident around it, right? There's a common misunderstanding which students often have in NEET that biology is the easiest one, right? But if you look at the national standards, you see that not many students are scoring above 300, right? So how did you prepare for this subject, and what is it that you would like to tell to all our viewers who would now be taking up their NEET preparation? How should they go about preparing for biology?
Biology, all you need for biology is just constant revision. We've almost read the NCRT like 30, 40 times. The more you read it, the better you get. It's just as simple as that.
Right.
The more you read it, and you have to be even conscious while you read it. If you just read it and pass on to the next sentence just for the sake of reading it, then it's of no use.
Yeah.
You have to be conscious, and you have to actively try to recall what you're reading. You read a sentence and you think about what that implies. So that helps it stick to your memory better. That helps a lot.
Agreed. Any particular thing that you did when you were preparing for biology section?
biology, you have to read the NCRT, like everybody does that. Apart from that, I guess you have to solve more questions. Biology is a subject in which if you get complete, like your ranking is better, biology is the first preference. So you need to focus more on biology. But everybody reads biology. The subjects which matter the most are physics and chemistry.
Any particular reason why you have this love for physics? What is it that excites you the most? Because not many students in NEET are looking forward to physics here, right? So if you have 30 seconds to convince people for your love for physics and how they can probably incorporate that, what would you say?
In biology, if you read it today, maybe you'll forget it after a week. But physics, if you learn the concept and you won't forget the concept, you can apply it even after, like even now, I guess I can solve problems in physics with ease. So basically, to strengthen your physics, you need to understand the concepts, you need to learn the basics. Each and every chapter is interconnected with each other. So start focusing from the first chapter, and you can't like catch up later.
Are you convinced?
Yeah, I agree with whatever he said.
True. All right. Thank you so much for taking out time to do this. Before we wrap up this episode with you guys, any particular advice that you would like to give to current class 11 students and also class 12 students who probably might be taking another year to prepare for this exam? Any success mantra that you would like to give to all our viewers?
I would say that confidence is key, both in terms of your preparation and while you're solving the exam. When you're more confident and when you believe in yourself, you tend to make lesser silly mistakes also, which cost a fortune in the actual exam. So just believe in yourself, and the journey is very long. You won't always be doing your best. Sometimes you won't be able to study how much ever you would want yourself to study, and that's fine, only up to a certain limit, of course. Try your best to put in as many hours as you can.
True.
And in the end, whatever happens for the good. Just go with the flow.
I would say instead of studying more hours, study a few hours with a much better concentration.
Right.
Just sitting in front of the book and thinking about something else, it won't help. So take few breaks in between, take a 15-minute walk, and then come back and study with better concentration. Like, do a chapter in 30 minutes instead of 2 hours. That will help you a lot.
Agreed. And couldn't have been better said, right? Because when you know that your areas are focused, when you know that your areas are already crystal clear in your mind, then manifesting them becomes much easier, right? Thank you so much for taking out time to do this. What are your big plans now that you have all this free time? What is the first thing that comes on your bucket list? What are you doing next?
I'm very excited to watch the Wimbledon Championships
Lovely.
live in the stadium. So that's been in my bucket list since I've ever started playing tennis.
So if given an opportunity, who would you like to take out to dinner to?
I would love to have a dinner with Novak Djokovic.
Wonderful.
His mindset is absolutely insane.
Nice. What about you? Big plans?
I'm going abroad currently, and I wish to do some adventurous sports out there.
Nice. All right. Have a great time, guys. Thank you so much once again.